the show. I am Rah Ali, and Richard calling in later on. He's absolutely having a great time on tour with K.Michelle. So we're going to have to connect with him a little later. You guys know it's our 9th episode here at Stationhead. And I want to thank you all for tuning in each and every week. And make sure you tell everyone you know to do the same. This is our official new home for It's On Site each and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at It's_onsite. Okay, we're going to jump right into it. Today's topic is what is going on in the dating pool right now and why are so many women single? More importantly, why do men cheat? Okay, now I have a very, 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 very special guest in the studio with me today. My brother, Hakim. And we're going to be joined by some women who are also married or newly engaged to get some insight. All right, so I'm going to jump right into it. Once again, today's topic, first of all, sometimes I forget to acknowledge my people in the chat, and I don't want to do that. I want to say what's up to everyone. K-Sue, how are you? Elisa, how are you? Robert the Shaw. Hey, Millie, baby, I added you already because I'm going to have you jump in a little bit sooner today. Hey, Natural Nikki. Everybody, if you can, send in your bomb emojis, send in your shoe emojis. Just let me know where you're in the chat from, and I'm going to make sure to... Hey, Fifi, I see you every week faithfully. I'm going to make sure to acknowledge whatever you guys are saying because I want your perspective as well on everything. What's up, Woodbury, New Jersey? I don't know what TikTok is. California. Hey, y'all. I see the bombs. I see y'all. So I'm going to start again. What is going on in the dating pool right now, and why are so many women single? And more importantly, why do men cheat? So it was just 42 degrees here in New York City. It is freezing today as well, might I add. And it's cuffing season. It's in full effect. But what about our single ladies who keep encountering dudes who are either cheating or don't value their relationship? So my brother's here. Hakim, say hello to everybody.
What's going on, everybody?
So my brother this is not his thing. This is not what he does.
Not at all.
I dragged him in here. I called him on the phone and I said, look, I feel like I have a lot of girlfriends who are interested in getting the answers to some of these questions. I have a lot of single friends that are not meeting, guys that they find to be compatible to them. And I think that you're a great catch, not just because you're my brother, but because I know you. And so I thought maybe you could, clarify some things for us. So I want to know, when you first initially meet someone, a woman, right? Outside of the physical attraction, what traits do you look for in a woman?
You're just going to jump right into
it. Yeah. I want to know. And talk into the mic.
You said outside of physical?
Outside of the physical element, because everyone knows that physically, that's what attracts you to a person. But outside of that, what do you look for when you're meeting a woman?
Basically, I look for somebody I could just chill with on a regular, everyday basis. Mm-hmm. Yeah, physical is most definitely.
You go back to that.
Yeah, most
and what
definitely.
else?
To be independent, to be self-motivated. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to be like, you want one of the guys, but a female version of somebody that you can just really build with and, start something with.
Okay. Now, that makes sense, but that's also like, those are like common things. Try to see if you could dig a little bit deeper. I want you to go into depth.
Can I tell you what I'm?
Tell me what you look for.
I'm not looking for no Meg Thee Stallion, hot girl summer chicks right now. Like,
okay.
I feel like everybody right now is all about what a nigga could do for them. Pardon me. Mm-hmm. I need somebody that's gonna meet me and match me. So that's what I look for. Somebody that's the first thing when you meet a chick, she gonna be like, oh, we fly me out. Nah, I'm not with all that. Like, you know what I mean? When you gonna fly me out?
What?
Yeah, straight. You know what I mean?
What?
Yes. Listen here. Like, it's most definitely a two-way street. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Wait. Go back.
Go back to what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Explain. I need you to break this down for me so that I'm not jumping to conclusions.
I already know how you think. So let me put this onto your table.
Okay.
When females, what are y'all looking for a guy?
What I'm looking for?
Well, yeah, what you was.
Well, what I was looking for, I was never looking for anything, but what I found to be compatible to me was someone who is obviously extremely ambitious, successful, a provider, make me laugh, respectable, a boss. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know.
What do you think that men looking for? We need a boss chick. We want somebody that's gonna sit over there, and when we got hard times, when we fall on the rough spot, that she can hold us down. So I look for that. I look for somebody that got their own goals, their own ambition, their own lane.
Okay, but that's different from saying, when am I gonna fly you out? When you gonna fly me out?
To fly me out too once in a while.
Once in a while, it's a special occasion, meaning like it's your birthday or something, and maybe it's your birthday. We've been together for a year, and now I'm gonna fly you out to Vegas for your birthday. Yes, but you can't. Make sure you turn the mic because it'll turn. They won't be able to hear you.
You said for a year. Now, hold on. Let me say.
Fifi said, "Tell Hakim to speak up."
All right, let me say something to you though. You said for a year. It got to be a special occasion for a female to fly a dude out?
Yes, it does. It does. Because the way this all works is, right, the male, as you already know, the way this works is the male courts the woman.
Of course.
So that's just what it is. And at the end of the day, if a female is over pursuing a man, chasing after him, or even offering to fly him someplace, that's already setting the tone completely wrong, and things are gonna go left.
So me flying somebody out, that's not setting the tone?
No, it's the tone that needs to remain.
Why?
Which is the man's role is to be a provider and a caretaker. You're gonna fly me out today, you're gonna fly me out several other times as well.
My father raised me, you already know. I was 14 years old when
we got the same.
Exactly.
Our father's the same person.
Exactly.
And you seen our daddy.
Yes. Let me tell you what he taught me. Let me tell you what he taught me. Exactly.
Okay.
The first thing my father ever told me when I got a job when I was 14 years old was like, you don't have to pay no bills in this house, but what you're going to do is do something for your mother. You're going to get her hair done. You're going to get her nails done. You're going to cater to your mother. Like, and which I looked at him like, that's your wife. That ain't my wife. But yet you instilled something into me that always know that, okay, that's what my job is as a man.
Okay.
For the lady in my life. To make sure
to
put a roof over her head and to make sure that everything is taken care of. I have no problem with that. But if I just meet somebody last week, I'm not providing for you like that. I'm not going all out my way, doing all this crazy shit for you. For what? What am I getting in return?
I'm sorry. It's just that's a good conversation that Hakim and I have
all
probably
the time.
On a weekly basis.
Yes, all the time.
We have this. I want y'all to jump into the chat. Tell me, they in here talking about big facts, and I know it's men talking about big facts. I don't want us to get completely sidetracked
Let me cut you off real quick
okay.
on second. I met somebody, right, a while ago or something like that.
Okay.
You flying people in, and what if you don't even rock and click with them? Then what?
I mean, that's different. You know, if you have a connection with somebody when you're talking to them, if you're interested in them or not. But I'm just trying to say that in general, that's just what it is. That's in general. But I don't want to get super sidetracked because, I could debate about.
And we can go in this for all day because the whole shit is yes.
I could talk about that for 3 to 6 hours, take a nap and wake up and talk about it again. All right. So we got what it is that initially attracts you to a woman and what attributes you, self-motivated and all that. Now, this is the thing, right? Okay. So we're going to talk about so much, and I'm really, really passionate and excited about this conversation. My hands are swinging in the air.
Both most definitely got 2 point of views on what a relationship is supposed to be and what niggas supposed to do and what female. I'm going to let y'all know that right now.
Two completely different point of views. But listen. Okay. I'm going to jump right into it. Why is it that when you find a woman that has all of those attributes that you just listed, which is you're attracted to her, she's motivated, she's a boss female, she's smart, she's everything that you want in a woman, you get in a committed relationship with her and then you cheat on her? Now tell me, now put the microphone get close, right? Don't wipe your forehead. Get close to the mic and tell us, everybody wants to know. Women, jump in with your questions. Why do men cheat?
I'll take the fifth.
You can't.
No, I can't say why men cheat though, but it's all a maturity thing. Like I'm not, you know me, I wasn't the most innocent. You know what I mean? I was in long-term relationships, and yeah, I cheated. It's a lot to have to do with how can I say? What is it? It's men and the insecurities.
Okay.
Like me, like that's one of the reasons I cheated. You know what I mean? You know, I grew up in an era when dark skin wasn't cute. It was the light skin era, all the pretty boys. So I had a lot of insecurities.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so for me to conquer my insecurities, I talked to a lot of different females.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy because my attorney and I had this conversation in the truck because I've been really doing a lot of research about this. And he said the same thing. And I kept kind of like saying, no, that's not what it is. So are you telling me that a part of the reason why you were promiscuous is for your ego?
Yeah, most definitely. A lot of it and it got to do with you growing and being mature. You know what I mean? Like you look for validations. Like a lot of things that men do, everything we do for females, stuff like that. So,
Speak up, because we need to hear this.
Everything that we do for females. So, like, if you sit over here and you, like, yo, I got 10 girls and all that, like, you bigging yourself up, your ego, you feel good.
Okay.
You're doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Even though you got that one main chick that's home that's rocking for you, like, it ain't enough sometimes. Sometimes you need that extra, you know, validation.
Okay.
You know.
And do you feel like you do things? Do you feel like men do things just because it's convenient or something to do?
Yeah. Once again, yeah, that's the immaturity.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you look at it, like I looked at something, like I was talking to friends of mine or something like that back, and I know it's like you sit up here and if a man gets a proposition, say like, you know, every day you go to work 9 to 5, you get off. Take the train, you drive home, you get home by 6:15, 6:30. You do that every day. You know what I mean? You have a routine. If a female, a bad chick that you've been looking at in the corner of your eye, some female come with a proposition, be like, yo, listen, today you come through right now. Today's the only day that you could come through. And you knowing that you got to be home at 6:30, you know you got to pick your daughter from school or something like that. A dude would sit over there and risk all that just for that quick 20 minutes, hour, or whatever. Where a female would sit here and be like, nah, like, you gotta do this shit on my time. Like, you know what I mean? But
remember this.
Oh, the mic?
See, yeah, because they won't be able to hear you. I know you're not used to doing this.
I don't want to expose a lot of people anyway, though. So, but
okay.
Yes.
I feel like I'm actually at a loss for words for a second because I wasn't expecting that answer. One, because I feel like you and I are so close. We talk about every single thing. We talk about a part of why I feel like I am the woman I am today is because of you. And so
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a great thing. It's a great thing. So I feel like I never really knew that. I've always seen nothing but women throw themselves at you since I was a little girl. I've seen them fighting over you. I've never saw any signs that you weren't comfortable or confident about something. And even today, if I post your picture or women see you, they fawn over you.
Well, I grew into, like, right now it was good. You know what I mean? Like, truthfully, like, if you ask mommy, like, you look at my yearbooks from junior high school and all that, they nothing but girls. Oh, they used to beautiful big butt this and
yeah, big lips and all that kind of stuff.
Like, what you would do with these lips? And when I was young, you had big lips. Like, that shit wasn't cute. Like, you know what I mean? It's like white girls now with big back butts wasn't cute 15, 20 years ago. Like, it was about being petite, being a size 1 or 2, and that's it. Now, big is in. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I should be insecure about my lips. Like, now I'm like, yeah, I got these lips. Like, you know what I mean? So,
oh my God. Okay. Let me have Millie. I want to add you. I want to add Millie. I have so many questions that I'm actually overwhelmed with questions. All right. So that's a great thing. So listen to this. All right. I wrote some stuff up. I want to have Millie added, but I'm not going to try to do it because I don't want to mess up the lines. I'm going to let Serena do it. I see the bombs. Y'all jump in with the bombs. I wrote a couple of different notes, and I want you guys to tell me. I'm going to add Millie first. I'm going to add her.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go, baby. You there?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm here.
Wow. We're actually getting pretty good around here. Okay. Hey, boo.
Hey, can I answer
Hi,
those questions
sweetheart.
really quick? Because I love those topics, like super duper quick.
Yes, talk into your mic. Everybody,
love this topic.
Everybody speak directly and clear into the mic, because I want this to be nice and clear and clean, and smooth. I don't want us to have any audio issues at all. Millie, I want to introduce you to my brother.
What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing fine, thank you. So I feel like a lot of what he had to say I identify with, because I feel like women in 2019 and previous years, they're all of what, men want and none of what they need. So it's a lot of what can I give you for instant gratification, and what can I do to be up in your face? Just the immediate, like what's going to happen, and not a long term, I can build something with you. And I feel like men, turn and do a lot of different things because they can't articulate their feelings the best way sometimes. And I think that they also don't have partners that are ready to absorb those feelings. So I think there are a lot of men who appear to be upset and appear to be lashing out. I think a lot is opportunity, but I think the flip side is also, okay, well, this is how that's manifested itself. That's how, I let that out and express it, versus talking and being able to say, I feel like this, I feel like that. Can we deal with it? So,
okay, I agree with that. So I wrote up a couple of little notes as I was researching this, right? And I want you to give me your thoughts, and everybody in the chat. Miss Always Right, Black Queen 3551. She says men cheat because they have not been taught to be gentlemen by respectable men. Well, that's not true.
That's not true at all. You know me, I open the doors for girls. I pay the bill. I pick up the tab. Sometimes remember birthdays and flowers.
And he's absolutely a gentleman.
My parents been together. They're about to be 50 years. So I got the right credentials and role models. Like, that's all I know. And I've cheated. Like, it's just a lot of it have to do with immaturity. Like,
And I know you're a gentleman, and I know you also are very mindful of people's feelings and all that kind of stuff. Like, you're not like a dude that's an asshole. If you get upset and you even raise your voice with a female, I know she had to really pull it out of you. Exactly. You know what I'm trying to say? So, and that's not me. I wrote, men are emotional beings that they display a tough exterior, but in reality, they're gentle inside. If you support their range of emotions, whether it's when they're upset or socially challenged, they'll lean more towards you. Case in point, why men love their mothers. Okay. My brother runs to my mom's house 5 to 6 times a week because she wants peas and rice. She needs a protein shake. She wants him to listen on a phone call that she all week. The nurturing, the support. It's another reason why I encourage my girls to cook. You got to feed your man, honey. Now, I'm not saying to be a slave to the kitchen, but cook. Cooking for someone is a nurturing act. Now, what y'all think about that? Now, you watch this well. Our mama do what?
Cook.
How often?
Well, she cooked all the time.
How many days a week?
At least 6.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. At least 6
exactly.
days a week. Like,
exactly.
That's a must right there.
And I think that even if you're not the best cooker, I think you should do what you can. Like, I feel like
you gotta learn. You gotta cook. Like, it ain't nothing that you gotta cook. Like,
but look, you have to compromise somewhere. Let's say you got a woman that's bringing in 6 figures. You know what I'm trying to say? She's working out. She's doing what needs to be done, and she's only cooking 3 times a week, and she's not that great at it.
Well, she gonna hire somebody to cook. We gonna have somebody in this chef.
Oh, okay. There's a compromise. Yeah. Millie, what you think about that?
I feel like I don't like when people get married.
Millie, you got a mic? Do you have a microphone where you at?
Can you hear me?
Talk real close into it.
Go ahead, Millie. We waiting.
I don't know what the deal is.
That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds great. Go ahead.
Okay. So I feel like I don't like when people get married under the Bible, but they don't want to live by it. And when I say that, I mean in terms of those roles. I feel like it's absolutely okay for people to go and have careers, women as well. But I feel like no matter how much money you make or what you do, there are certain things that should come natural. So if a woman is cooking, and that's fine, a man should also be keeping the house up. Because I feel like a lot of women these days...
That's no problem right there.
You clean up the house?
Listen, I used to clean your goddamn room all the time. It was a point where you already knew where I was in no relationship with my kid's mom's, where she went to work and I wasn't working, and I put my kids on a school bus. I picked them up from the school bus. I sat there and cooked dinner. By the time she got home from work, everything was already done.
We know that was buku years ago.
Yeah, it was buku.
That was about 15 years ago. Yeah, like that shit was.
It's a role, and it's like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all both of you gotta pick up the slack. That's when you're looking for somebody. You're looking for somebody to complete you. You're looking for somebody that's gonna sit over there and make everything come in a full circle. You know. And nowadays, like, it ain't really a lot of females that's sitting over here like, what can we do for them?
That is the way it goes. Come on. See, we keep going back to that. We keep going back to that because that is the way it goes. Let me ask you a question. What did mommy, besides, okay, mommy went to work. She was a nurse, so she had a career, and she took care of us. What did mommy do for daddy?
She catered to him. Remember, she used to sit up there and make sure he eat first before we eat. Sit up
She's
there,
just cooking.
Nah, but it's just.
And what did he do? He got up every single day. He provided. He took care of the whole house. Yeah. She got minks. She got jewelry. She got everything she wanted.
Ring. She got that. I bet she wasn't doing that from the beginning.
I bet you she wouldn't have accepted no ring if he wasn't doing that from the beginning. You are bugging.
Listen here, man.
You're bugging. I think that because of me, and I'm so over the top. I'm so over the top that you are over the top, over the ledge, and everything. Like. I think that you act a little traumatized about.
Definitely.
I feel like you know what it is. It's like you want something that's worth your time. It's going to cost to be the boss. If you want to play, you got to pay.
Okay, so now exactly. Now you saying that, but I'm trying to find that one. So when you going through all that, you got to be boss. Boy, that shit get expensive.
If you refuse to talk in front of this goddamn mic,
exactly. Yeah, good.
What the hell? Maybe we can lock it so it doesn't move. Now tell me what you think about this. Okay, this I really want to know. I said men love mild tantrums. I said, let me reiterate, mild, okay? Yeah. I didn't say psychotic yelling, screaming, and destroying property. When you complain just enough to show a little attitude, it gives them something to tackle. That is fixing your attitude. Men like to feel needed. Now, that doesn't mean you should be dependent, but the I need my laptop fixed or the DVR isn't recording does something to the male ego. And they're either going to fix it or find someone to do so. But either way, if it's the right man, he's going to get it done one way or the other.
Of course.
Now, what do you think about that? Is that true?
That's 1,000% true. I ain't no home fix it body and all that, but I'm most definitely hired a crackhead and a black fix it. Come on. Whatever it is, yo.
Oh my God.
Your work husband, have him come over there and do something he told you at work to do. Like, you already know me.
Yo, you a fool. Let him come fix it. Oh my God, there's so much going on in the chat. All right, I'm going to read some of you guys' messages that you're sending in. Red Corvette says, my son works every day and comes home and cooks and cleans the house, washes clothes. He takes care of his girl. She works and she takes care of him. Well, that sounds like a nice relationship. Little Mama 912 says women are supposed to cook because our parents catered to their man. I think when you're in a relationship, we both can cook and clean 50-50. Okay, that's fine. Make Kim says you can be everything to a man and he'll still cheat on you. And that's a fact. I think, Millie, I agree. I think the balance is beautiful as well. Now, that's for the everyday, the women that's here on the chat. That's for everybody that's on here. But me, my personal drink up. Oh, no, have some more. Yeah, because we want the truth. Exactly. We want the truth. Finish that drink. Finish that drink. Because we're going to talk about it. No, you don't need no water. We're going to talk about it. We're really just getting started, okay? I am a woman who I like to consider myself a old school, original city girl.
Old school city girl?
The original. Because the city girls that are here now, this is the new era, the new age city girl. I'm the original Dundada of that.
You started that city girl, hot girl summer.
Yeah, not the hot girl summer. Because see, there's a difference. I love Megan. I love the hot girl stuff. But hot girls and city girls are two different types. Okay? You have to listen to the message. The message with hot girls is really just go out, have fun, sleep with whoever you want, live your life, do whatever you want to do. A city girl is focused on that bag. There is nothing more that matters than that bag. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going nowhere. We're not talking about nothing if it don't involve the bag. Okay?
Oh, yeah. See, yeah, those I don't like.
City girl.
Yeah.
How I go? I got 2 songs. One for my sugar daddy, other for my shooter. He be trigger happy. Like that. You know?
Yeah, see,
like that.
You know what's messed up, but what I don't like about it? Because it's like, if you don't do that, you don't sit over there and spoil them, then they look at you like you don't got it.
Yes.
And I don't like that shit.
Show me you got it, nigga. Show me you got it. Show me you got it. Let me see it.
When something happens, and I gotta
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Tell me what y'all think. Drop the shoe emojis.
Drop no shit.
Let me wait.
So you got a whole lot of niggas out here that's going broke trying to prove that they got it.
But they gotta work harder. You gotta work harder. Listen, this is just what it is. Because at the end of the day, y'all can give all these justifications for why y'all like to cheat and why y'all, at the end of the day, men want new. It's just what it is.
And
you want to experience. You want to experience. Oh, I want to see how she looks bent over. I want to see her sexual faces. I want to see what she feel like. You trying to give this dressed up ass answer for why you thought I was gonna break it on down?
You know what
trying to give this dressed up ass answer for why y'all be doing the shit y'all be doing.
Your sister was your best friend and you talk too much around her.
I got all the answers. All right. I just was gonna give you a chance. All right, to speak to the people, but I know what it is, and no matter what you do, see, there's different levels of cheaters. This is the thing. I believe from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my soul, that all men cheat at some point in their life, right?
At some point,
at some point, I believe
that's why I got mine over with. I cheated early in life.
You got it done with and over. Now you're ready to be in a committed relationship and buckle down and settle down. Wonderful. Okay. I think that it's different types of cheating. I think it's different levels of it. If you have a woman and she's, a public figure, or she's just a person that's in the community doing her due diligence, and you're cheating with her coworkers, or you're cheating with
that's messy.
Exactly. That's the type of stuff that's going on out here. You cheating with people that she just, she doesn't, have a good rapport with, or you out here making her look crazy. That's one form. And then there's niggas that get away with you. And it ain't no trace of it. You don't see it. And you're not really too quite sure, but you refuse to give a nigga a pass and think that he that good. It kind of depends. Make him, I can't pronounce your name, forgive me, says you can give a man the nastiest sex and he'll still cheat on you. Because at the end of the day, it has nothing to do.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. See, you taking a broad perspective, like you just grouping people up right now. You're stereotyping. Not all men cheat. Mm-hmm. So you can't sit up here and say that.
All men cheat at some point in their life?
Not even at some point in life. It's just, there's some really good men out here. I would like to meet some good men out here. Like, for real, like, sit up here, have one girl, that's all they want to do. And that's what's up. That's what I'm, like Charlamagne the God just said right now. I'm trying to be into the no cheating community, the gated community right now.
Black men don't cheat?
Yeah, black men don't cheat. Like, no.
I said women are constantly trying to establish what it is that men want, right? They're always trying to figure out what it is that men want. What is he? Does he like me? Or, we talk every day and, he always says good morning, but then sometimes he goes missing. What is it? After we have sex, he kind of loses interest. And I feel that the thing is that most men don't have the answer to that question about what it is that they want. You gave me some list of things.
You need that partner, that ride or die.
They can run down a couple of cliche traits
without the goddamn headaches.
That doesn't happen.
Like Fab said, how many arguments and fights? We don't need that every single day.
Okay, that's normal.
I mean? That's not normal.
No, I'm trying to say that's normal to not want to argue with somebody every day. That's crazy. Yeah, I agree. Tell me, everybody, make sure you guys continue to throw in what you feel, because I'm going to be reading through what you're writing. So jump in there. Tell me what your thoughts are. I have so many points, so many messages I received, and I have to make sure I check off the box. How many times has a friend told you that they prefer this or that, and then they end up with someone that doesn't fit the criteria at all?
Oh, facts.
So if you want him to fall for you, you need to discover his true needs, the ones that he doesn't talk about. Be subtle, ask those questions, and listen. Because this is my thing. That's my answer to the question I received, which is, what do men want? I feel like you just gave me some really great points, some traits of things that you feel you want in a woman. But I'm not to put you out there, but I know that you've gotten that. You've gotten that. And in some cases, it's still not been enough for you.
Yeah, it's all a growing process.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
because they got to get close to you and dig deeper than just the surface. You know what I'm trying to say?
You know another reason why men cheat too, that we cheat to protect ourselves and our feelings. Like I'm not an emotional person. So like when you put your emotions involved, it's easy. Like when you get hurt, like it takes us longer to heal. So when you sit over there and you cheating and you going from girl to girl, you kind of protecting yourself from you getting your feelings hurt. Like,
have you ever been cheated on? Come on, talk to us.
My definition of
talk
cheating.
To us.
My definition of cheating. And everybody I said I was cheated on, they was like, "No, you wasn't cheated on, yo. Like shit was over. Like just because y'all still having sex or y'all still talk, it was over." So to me, actually, I don't know. I think because one time I think my brother took one of my girls, and I think I was cheated on. So like,
shout out to Jamal, our brother Jamal.
You know,
you think he slept with one of your girlfriends?
Yes.
Wait, is this gonna cause problems in his marriage? This is really old.
This is when I was in high school. This is
okay.
Way
all right.
before
Shout out to Tasha. This is old.
Yeah, way, boy. When I was in high school, I grabbed one of the prettiest chicks I thought in my time. Like, yeah. When I brought her back home, she was like, "Oh, your brother's cute."
That sounds like a trick because she told you. This is getting nasty.
But did you
tell him and then you passed her along?
No, I didn't even tell him. I came back out of the bathroom and she was in the room with him and they was conversing and stuff. Like it was, so
trifling. She was trifling and so was he. Nah. I ain't talking about like that. I'm talking about as an adult man, do you know of a time that you've been cheated on by a woman?
No. But you know why? Because y'all good at what y'all do. Okay. So that right there, like I could have been cheated on 100 times.
It's right now, like
exactly. Like, yeah, because I'm not the type of I'm not a jealous person. Like I'm not the type of person to be going in your phone. I'm not gonna sit over there and call you 10 times. Like where you at? What you doing? Like you got off of work at 5 o'clock. Like you got free reign. And that's why I say like for real, for me, like I have like real trust issues. So when I really deal with you and stuff like that, like you could do whatever. I'm gonna give you free reign, so you could cheat on me because to me, at the end of the day, like you're gonna do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
You see how clear you are when you talk directly into the microphone.
Well, listen here.
This is my brother's first time ever speaking publicly ever.
Yes.
This is y'all get an ear to our conversations on the phone.
But of course, I like go back to your question. I know I've been cheated on. Like I ain't perfect. Like it ain't. You know what I mean? She was just good at it.
Do you feel like if you were with a woman, right, and you love her down and you find out she's cheated on you after you've cheated on her multiple times and she's forgiven you, can you forgive your woman for cheating on you the same way you cheated on her?
Can I forgive? Yeah, I think I can.
You a damn liar.
I think I can.
You're a liar.
Why? Why you saying I'm a liar?
I don't believe you. Think about it. Picture the woman you love right now sleeping with another man. And she tells you afterwards that she's sorry. Can you forgive her?
It depends. Like 9 out of 10 times she probably cheated because of me and my bullshit.
And so is that going to make you forgive her and be fair? Because that's what's fair.
I've I look a lot past a lot of shit that happened to me before because I know like, yeah, nigga, you ain't shit. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like I never found out. You know what I mean? Then it'd be like, okay, you mess with somebody and you come back and it's like, when you get those informations like, yo, you know, this chick was over here, the thing took out to eat and you start seeing all this shit like, oh shit, like, yeah, this.
She cheated. Ryan says, keep that poison out of the system and that will make a focused, successful man.
What?
Okay.
What poison?
He says, keep that poison out of the system. Ryan, elaborate. That says forgiveness and staying with her is two different shits. Mrs. Always Right says everybody has different lines in a relationship that if someone crosses, it's over. Yeah, that might not be for everyone. Ryan says every morning blowjobs are great. That's the cure. Show me a beautiful woman and I'll show you a man who's tired of her.
That's true. That's like they say,
my
the old
God.
saying. Well, like they say, it's one man trash another nigga.
MBL says Hakim is full of with a quotation mark. And I want you to, MBL, I think that you just made this this profile and reveal yourself. Tell us who you are, because I feel like
this might be somebody,
that knows you. Somebody that knows you is on the line.
Listen, this new Hakim is not the old one. You know what I mean? I'm new reform. What they say.
You are much more mature. You're a grown man now.
Yeah,
You're a grown man. Lisa is crying, laughing. Everybody is dying, laughing. Yeah, that's definitely an old joint from back. Millie, what you think? That's definitely an old joint that made a profile that's like, she just came to get some answers. And she like, you full of shit. Right?
The problem is, I feel like women. I had a nigga come pull up on me when I was pregnant at my baby daddy house, because sometimes you just gotta show these niggas you a savage. You don't get their feelings either. They be trying to dog you out.
What? Wait. You had a nigga. Wait. Hold on.
Yes,
you did
I
what?
did too.
You did what?
So,
what's that?
I was pregnant, playing that motherfucking PlayStation. So I called this nigga Lorenzo. I said, "Come pick me up." Cause see,
why you pregnant? Oh, see, you got somebody
say
killed.
What you told Lorenzo to do again? You said, "What, baby?
Come pick us up, me and my child, because we need better. We deserve better already." I would never stand for nothing less. So you know, and men can't take what they give. Like you said, well, I don't know. How you don't know? Because I'm sure that some of those women have been able to say, you know what, I'm gonna continue to try. Why can women continue to try and damn near be expected to like have a man cheat on them? But if they were to do one thing, I'm off you.
That one thing, I'll give you two.
You give up two things?
I give him two things. One is acceptable. I tolerate one.
Teddy, see if Richard's able to jump on for his rapid fire reading. You can forgive one thing, but not two.
Yeah, one is my limit.
That's fair. As long as you at least say, I'm gonna try to work with you.
Yeah, that's
make him says make him. I can't pronounce this, and he has such great things on here. I think people don't take the time to get to know each other anymore, and they rush into situations, and then they both end up unhappy. I think that's true.
That's the biggest thing. That's what I'm saying. The whole point of me going back to talking about like everything is about what you can do now. How you gonna sit over here and please me now? Like ain't nobody sitting back. Ain't nobody really getting courted. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Truthfully, like. We're not on
city girls is getting courted.
They getting courted for the night. Like that's
they actually that's not true, because if you a real true bona fide city girl, you're not going down on the same night. So that's not true. If you really about this shit, you're not getting courted and taken down on the same night. You are making sure that a man is going to fall in love with the entire package, which takes me to my last point about this, which is a man has to be captivated by a woman's total package. Physical attraction, yes, her personality and her thought process, which is her mind, her smell, and the unknown. I believe that you need to leave some mystique. His brain has to tell him that he cannot live without you, and that you must be a part of his future.
Oh, well, listen.
So, listen to me, this is some real shit. You could talk, you could tell all the business on the microphone.
Yeah, about all that, I can't live without you.
Ever seen a man date me that you knew I was with that did not want to spend his life with me? Hello? Answer the question.
I can say that, too.
Hello? I need elaboration. That's because you cannot jump.
I raised you well.
No matter how great your sex is, no matter how you know how to put it down, no matter how bad you are, no matter whatever, you have to have more. You have to bring more to the table than just the physical.
You know what you bring to the table? The simple fact that you are, like I said, a ride or die. Like somebody could sit up there and how we can't converse. They could sit there and talk to you all day. I don't need my right hand man. When I got my shorty, I could sit up here.
Right.
She can make me laugh. I could sit over there and build, and we could plot out all types. Like you need that. Is that on some real shit, some Bonnie and Clyde. And that's the big thing. Like I'm sit up here and dated females. Like damn, you pretty as hell. Like why you ain't wife for? Like that's all she is pretty.
Right.
She don't have no sense of humor. She don't got no dreams, no aspirations. She just want to try to live off of me. Like. That's not cool.
And see, don't think I encourage that. I don't encourage that, because if I encourage that, a woman doing nothing, I wouldn't be here sitting here in the sea right now.
But you will go get it.
Oh, I'm going to get it. But how I go? I'm in my bag, but I'm in yours too.
Oh shit! See all this nutrition.
All these words.
And you know what's crazy? Like you are the worst because the females now, that's what they look at me. Or your sister.
Everybody in the chat talking about period.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like your sister, like, and that's what they look at me for. Like, yo, yeah, that's what you want, a chick. No, I don't. You stay in your own bag. You can have your bag. I got my bag over here. You together. Like, no,
you talking mad shit, but I know that you know better. And ladies, I just want to be clear. I would never tolerate my brother not spoiling his lady. It's just not happening.
Oh, I do
and
though.
even
You
though
know I do.
know you do, and even if he act like he not about to buy something, I'm like, yeah, I couldn't be me,
exactly.
and I'll make him feel so bad.
There's a couple of times that I sit up here and had to fly somebody because of you. Like, yo, straight up, like, call you, like, oh, listen, like, you already know, but you got to fuck. I wouldn't even waste my goddamn time. And I sit that in, fly them, and then regret it. Like,
don't be the right person. That's why. And, in the course of those times that has happened.
I think it should be, what can I say, like rules and regulations. I think it should be some point where, like, okay, after a month, after 35 days, you get this. After 45 days, you get this.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, so
I'm
you
not
make it to the point where I can fly you out after 20 days and
that's your business. Just don't think that you're before that. That's fine. You want to wait 20 days? No problem. Then I'm waiting 5 dates because I need to see you. So that's 5 flights.
Oh no, I'm just gonna take you to breakfast. What do you mean 5 flights?
See, we talking about different type of women. You know, this is why we go through. This is why the back and forth is not happening. Women, this is my advice to you. Okay, you heard it from Hakim firsthand.
No, don't say that.
Have some standards and requirements. You have to have expectations of your own. Do not give these men whatever they want whenever they want it. Have expectations of your own. That's just what it is, because they're going to do what they're going to do regardless. So make sure that these men treat you accordingly. Okay? If you ask for something and he don't get it for you, that's fine. No problem, sweetheart. You don't got to get it for me, but don't let a you afterwards either.
You know what?
And that's just what it is.
I'm going to call that next nigga to get it.
Who?
Whoever said that to me, like, oh, if you don't get it for me, I'm going to call.
No, I'm not going to even say that to you. That's another thing. You ain't got to tell your right hand what your left hand's doing. You don't got to tell this man, I'm going to tell this other man to get it. I keep moving niggas. I don't like that spot. You must have want that feathery shit next to you.
Yeah, you the fan queen and all that.
I feel like it's just, you know how serious he is about you, because if you really want this girl and you're really into her, you're going to do whatever it is to make her happy. We're not even going to be
happy.
The stuff you want, whatever you said, cleaning up, cooking, catering to you, supporting you.
It's so nonchalant with you.
No, I mean,
no. Oh, yes, you can just go ahead and go sit and cook.
Whatever the things are that fulfill you, I said that you have to. So
let me ask you a question. If I want my chick to go out here and rob the armored truck, like, are you going to be down for me, babe? And go ahead. That's what I want. I want somebody to go ahead and...
I don't think that a man that loves you, and I think you know this, is going to encourage you to commit a crime.
But
I think that a man that loves you is going to commit the crimes on his own. Go out and get it, daddy, and bring it home. I'm going to be right here. Just waiting. I'm going to be dressed up, smelling good, hot meal on the stove and everything. Then I'm going to accept. If you don't make it, I'm going to accept all them collect calls, baby. Oh, that's right. Hello? You have a collect call from. Babe was trying to get it.
That's it?
Yes, exactly. Is Richard, what did Richard say? Is he available? He's not here? Okay. I want Millie to get into the gossip column, and then we're going to jump back into this segment again, of course, because we're doing this the whole show. But we got to talk about some stuff. Yes, we are.
5 minutes.
No, I got you. I just had to say that to get you here. Wait. Rhythm Work says, wait, so if I ever say no, she's supposed to copy it elsewhere? Nah, being a trick ain't never been smart and leads to failure. Whatever.
Mm-hmm. See? That's what I'm talking about. I want all the people to see.
It's men on here. It's men in here. Millie, you on, baby?
Yeah, I'm on. Are y'all ready to get messy?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yes, we are. And make sure you talk loud, baby. Scream in that mic.
Okay, look, so fans were not happy when surprise guest Drake came out and performed more than 3 songs at the Camp Flognaw show. So they let him know in the form of boos and chants for friends. So the fans had been dancing and having a good time, but they didn't expect him. And once, the people started booing and saying we want Frank Ocean, they got this type of mob mentality and started, you know, saying, Drake, we don't want you, basically. And so it was a hipster crowd. So they expected, nobody told them Frank Ocean was coming out. They expected him to. So once Drake left, they were left, you know, by themselves. They didn't even have anybody to perform. And Tyler, the creator, went online and let them know that he was pissed about it and that he was embarrassed by his fans and how they reacted to what he thought was a nice surprise for them.
Right. They had some goddamn nerve. Imagine Drake coming out as a surprise.
Y'all boo him.
And y'all boo him. I think that's so whack. See, the crowd they're saying, Millie, you said it was a hipster crowd, right?
Right.
I feel like even with that not being the demo, I feel like they still should have been respectful and grateful that there's a very talented artist on the stage, and they could have shown him more respect, not just because he's Drake, but even if there was someone else that who was the person? Tyler, the creator?
Yeah, who was the creator?
Yeah, if he even had someone else come out, they should have been like, okay, this is obviously someone that Tyler, we love Tyler, and Tyler respects this artist or supports this artist. Let's show him some respect. I'm sure it started out with a couple of people doing it, and then it probably caught on because, you know, we're in a world of followers, right? People follow everything they see. If you see a negative comment or a funny comment in the comment section of a blog, you then see that same negative comment 14,000 more times because they just copy whatever they see. So I think that was so whack. And my heart goes out to Drake. I feel so sorry that he had to experience being disrespected that way. Okay? All right. What else is going on, Millie?
Okay, so look, next, it is Tamar Sofa 8 Braxton. So Tamar Braxton.
Tamar what?
Sofa 8, because she got a dry ass scalp. Bald head,
Oh,
Sofa 8.
Oh, that's
that grease you put in your hair, get your scalp together, and make sure all your dance.
Oh my gosh.
That's that grease that's on commissary.
For real?
Yes. I think it heals colds and the flu as well. I don't know. But Tamar Braxton went on Instagram and she basically said that sometimes it's not that men don't want you, it's that they're gay. If they're going days without touching you or being intimate with you, then they obviously want to sleep with other men.
What?
And so she called she called a lot of flack for that because, you know, she's reduced men to sexual creatures. You know, if they don't want to have sex with you, obviously they just want to go and have sex with another man. It can't be that they want to talk to you or they're having a problem or they're conflicted about something. It's immediately they want to go a man. So
please tell me what you think about that.
Yeah, she's totally
I think
out
that's
of
him. Okay, let Hakim go. Yeah,
No, go ahead, Millie. I want to listen to you. That's totally false.
Yeah, talk to me, Millie. Tell me what you think.
It pisses me off because we have so many men who already feel like they can't express themselves without being judged that way. Why in the black community is it a dig to tell somebody, oh, you're gay? Or da-da-da-da. Like, the way that we hold that over black men's head is so sad, and we don't let them speak. I feel like Tamar needs to shut her ass up. I don't trust nobody who would lie and say that man was fine for that long and then finally present him and he looked like that. Her man, I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I feel like Vince should have got him a 5-piece and just beat her thumb too, so she can just shut the fuck up and go sit down somewhere. She gets on my nerves. She has a lot of.
She said, "I don't trust nobody who say they man is fine and then they show up and he look like that." Right. What you think about that? If a man, basically Tamar said, if a man is laying in the bed with you and goes days without having sex with you, then he's gay. I don't know. That's so outlandish. But what do you think?
He ain't gay, but he get it from somewhere else.
What?
Yeah.
You just full of goddamn surprises today. What? You think so? I feel like
you listen, I'm talking about me personally.
No, but I'm trying to say in general, if you in a relationship with somebody, you've been together for a long period of time, you telling me y'all gotta have sex every day?
Oh, nah, ain't nobody having sex every day. But you laying in the bed every single night all the time. And a man
no, she said a couple days. Millie, how many days she said?
She literally said if he lays with you for 3, 4, 10 days and he doesn't
10.
She said 3, 4, 10.
3, 4, 10.
3, 4, 10.
3, 4, 10. I think 10 is a bit much.
Yeah.
But 3, 4 days, I think if you got two people that are doing what they doing, they whatever. People are sometimes you just tired.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and sometimes you might
come in the house and all that. Like, because y'all sleeping in the bed at nighttime doesn't mean that y'all in the bed at the same time. Like, y'all going to bed together. Like, if I come home from work at 5 and you coming home work at 4:30 and we in the house all the way to 11 and then we get in the bed every single night, nah. Like,
I think that shit gets boring sometimes. If you have the same routine every single day and you having sex 3, 4, 5, 6 times, you're doing the same thing every single, you could wear yourself out and it could get boring. So I like to not even be that available. I like to just be like, look, I don't want no man, okay, to be so comfortable that he just feel like I'm right there. I ain't never going nowhere. When he feel like sleeping with me, he could. When he don't feel like it, he don't have to. Like, I don't want that.
Happens anyway. You don't gotta be there every single day.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna keep mine on his toes, honey. You're not too sure. Maybe
do y'all agree that intimacy doesn't always have to be sex? Have y'all ever had like really deep conversations that have been not better, but something that's, sat with you?
Yeah, I had a conversation that was so good that I had sex and sex was whack. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I got caught flying somebody in because the conversation was so good. And the sex was so whack. Yes, indeed. Yes.
Yo, you need to get some frequent flyer miles.
Exactly.
Because you flew in a lot of people out and you're real disappointed at the end when you was doing
and
this.
That's what my whole shit right now is. I'm tired. I'm done, yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't know. I had what you call that, a relationship, not a relationship meaning like we were dating, but I had a situation, I guess, with someone where we spoke on the phone all the time. Constantly we spoke for hours and hours and we never, ever, ever touched each other. Like, we never did anything.
That's what made it so good. It's all just anticipation.
No, I'm talking about it never happened ever. Yeah.
And then what happened? They disappeared, and now
it was because we weren't in the same we weren't in the same state, and the person was actually really where the person was. They couldn't just get up and go. Yeah. And I was focused on the business, but we had amazing conversations, and he also was very spiritual and all that kind of stuff. But I personally feel like I would be more troubled by my man having a emotional affair with someone than just the physical, even though neither one of them is going to feel good if you find out about it, but it's probably even worse. I feel like there's nothing that a woman can actually do that's going to stop the man from cheating, but I think that you can, but it does have something to do with the woman when you have an emotional affair with someone. Yeah, emotional attachment with someone, because that absolutely means that your woman or your man, depending on who's participating, isn't fulfilling something within you. When you turn into another woman or another man to talk about your happy times, your bad times.
That's because you just tired of her. And you see her goddamn every single day. I've emotionally cheated before, and they took the person I was with felt more like I did more like damage or cheat emotionally, and it didn't mean shit to me. This conversation, like, yeah, we talk because I can't talk to you because we arguing all the time. So,
What do you think is a healthy amount of times to argue in a relationship? Every day, twice a week, 3 times a week?
I don't know. It's healthy when y'all ain't trying to kill each other. That's it. I don't want to end up in jail. We ain't calling the police. Like, that's healthy.
So it can be every day as long as it's not.
We can't argue every day.
How often?
I don't know. Like, you really can't. What's healthy? Like,
okay.
I don't know.
We're gonna add Jeroslyn on the line. Jeroslyn had an appointment. She gonna tell us about her little allergy. Tell her to accept it.
Allergy for
she
what?
had some type of allergic reaction to something she ate. So she got some medicine from the doctor, some Benadryl or whatever. And she's like, I'm still calling in. I still got to say. Hey, Jeroslyn.
What?
Oh, she probably has hers on mute. Tell her, hey, baby. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Oh, no, I can't hear you anymore.
You can.
Yep, I can hear you great now. Yeah. Can you hear me? Oh, nope.
Turning it out.
Are you in Wi-Fi? I don't know what's happening there. Well, until Jeroslyn gets her Wi-Fi situated, because you're still on, baby. Just let me know when you're here. I'm gonna jump right into the topics. Millie, you still with me, right?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. JJ, you there? Tell her to hang up and then call back in. This is Sound Off On Site with the T, and we're discussing the juiciest topics from all over and giving our 2 cents about it. Story 1, Alicia Keys posted an Instagram rant about her 4-year-old son, Genesis, not wanting to be judged for his rainbow manicure. Alicia Keys recently vented about how labels are preventing people from being their true selves. The singer opened up about her frustrations on Instagram after taking her 4-year-old son to a nail salon recently where he struggled over deciding to wear a rainbow-colored nail polish. She says, he's in the chair and he's like, I want a rainbow. So he tells the lady that he wants rainbow colors on his nails. And she brings all of these colors and she paints each nail a different color. And after she painted his nails, he looked at me and said, Mommy, I don't want this on my nails. When she asked him why, Genesis explained that people might have problems with it. She says, can you believe this? 4 years old. He's 4, and he already understands the concept that someone is going to judge him because he chose rainbow colors on his nails. The way I see it is, there is masculine and there are feminine energies inside all of us, period, she said. It gets concerning to me that we can't just explore these different sides of ourselves, these different energies that are within us. Question is, do you guys agree with Alicia Keys? Would you allow your son to paint his nails rainbow colors? Now, Hakim, you have a son. I want you to answer this question. He's a big boy now. How old is Taj?
Taj is 16.
He's 16 now. If your son told you that he wanted to paint his nails rainbow colors, and not because he said he was gay or anything, because obviously, Jeroslyn, you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Not because, hang on a second, I'm going to have you jump in. Not because he said he was gay, but if at 4 years old, he said he wanted to paint his nails rainbow colors, would you be okay with that?
I don't know, to be honest.
I think that's fair.
School. Yeah, I'm from the old school. So anything of femininity, that's the word to say, to us, like, it's like a sign of weak, like being gay, like it wasn't tolerated in the black community. Like that's just the way we was raised. So, but on the hindsight, something crazy. I had one of my friends just 2 summers ago paint his toenails, and we went to the pool party. So I don't really know, like right now, like how do I really answer that? I just would hope that, you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Keep
like,
the damn mic up.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I'm about to slap you.
I don't like. Yeah, now I wouldn't want my son because I know how our community judge black men. Like, you know what I mean?
But what do you think? Would you let him do it? Or would you be like, no, you can't?
Yeah, the way I was raised growing up. Yeah, to be honest with you, I'd be like, nah, you can't paint. Yeah. I remember my ex. Do you remember when I got my toenails painted?
When she painted your toenails pink?
Yes, and I got in the shower.
And you took your socks off, and we was screaming. I still talk about that to today.
Exactly.
And you had to keep saying, she did it, she painted it, she painted it. But what made her do that? Didn't you get in trouble for something, or was it a bet?
No, I think I was just in bed. You know, we was chilling. That's what I say, you chilling with your significant other, and you gonna do some gay, some quote unquote, you know what I mean, unmanly things. Like, and I forgot. I went to sleep and got up in the morning time, and you see me go into the shower when I had pink toes.
And we hollered.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm far from you guys, so it's really.
I feel like this,
but
right?
y'all judged me. Did y'all judge me? I was looking at.
We judged you in the sense of we like, damn, this really got you because we can't believe you let her do that, but not because I felt like you were gay or anything like that. I just feel like when it comes to our black men, and I have to say it, I have to say that I feel like there's nothing wrong with being gay, being a lesbian. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. But when you are a straight male being raised in a household it is important to teach your sons to be kings, to be men. You have to teach them. Just because someone is gay doesn't mean that they're not a man. That's not how it works. You have to remember that it is the man's job to protect, to provide. If you're acting like a woman, if you're a straight male and you're acting like a woman, you're worried about your hair and your nails and all that kind of stuff, how are you going to protect your queen if you're more worried about looking good than she is? I think the roles are getting reversed. I think that the lines are blurred. I do think it's important to let your children have freedom of speech, to be themselves, because you can't telling your son you can't wear nail polish isn't going to stop him from being gay.
Yeah, and see, that's the whole thing. It shouldn't even be about him being gay. Just be comfortable in yourself, and that's it. Just accept who you are. So she's trying to put that message out there, like, don't worry about nobody judging you. Then I'm cool with that. Like, you know what I mean? Don't really
Right. The message is don't worry about nobody judging you no matter what. Has nothing to do with this nail polish. Jeroslyn, are you with me?
I'm with you. You want me to talk about that?
You sound great. I can hear you loud and clear, girl. No, we are. We're gonna jump into the last topic, but I wanted to get your take on the cheating. The dating.
Yes.
I wanted to get your rundown on that.
Okay. Well, for one, just from hearing your brother speak and when he was talking about his insecurities, I've always had a theory that the dudes that cheat a lot as adults are making up for lost time from when they wasn't bagging when they were younger. And he kind of confirmed that for me.
Confirmed that?
Yeah.
Oh man. I don't want to. You know why? I don't want to be confirmation, because I feel like, damn, that's bad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but it's something that.
Out.
No, because I would say I was a cheater. I was a cheater too, and it was because of insecurities from my childhood. I wore ugly ass glasses, and I didn't get all the boys that I had a crush on. So when I was older and I was getting a lot more attention, it was just like, it went to my head. And if I had a boyfriend, but then some dude that was like so cute and I was just really feeling him, I would be like, damn, like, I'll just give him my number. We could just be friends. And I would be entertaining things that I shouldn't, whatever. Well, that goes into my main point, which is for my ladies. Keep your options open. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially within the first year. And even if if he's giving you the title, don't go around, you can lock it down to where he's the only one you're being romantically involved with, like sexually, but you should still have a little rotation, because niggas be eating up.
Hell
and at
no.
the
How you
same
think that's
time,
gonna work?
it's for you. It's for you got to put yourself first. And I feel as long as a lady puts herself first, a man finds that attractive, and he'll enjoy that chase and that challenge, knowing that you're not going to just sit there waiting for him to hit you up, waiting for him to come over or want to make time for you, when you're showing him that you're down for him. But I feel like dudes play a lot of games, and so you have to play the game back in order to win. That's my take.
I think that's wonderful.
Can I ask you a question?
Hakim.
Can I say something? So if I use that same logic as a man and put myself first.
That's what you're already doing. That's what you're already doing.
Can I tell her that? I'm leaving my options open?
Honestly, it's an unspoken agreement. I'm not going to be telling the dude I'm talking to that I got other niggas. I'm going to make him feel that he's the only one. And, I can like hint.
So you're going to be deceiving.
Depending on the state of the
Right?
relationship, no. It depending on the state of the relationship. But at the same time, I don't feel that's something that you should just letting them know.
So let me ask you a question. So let's say me and you was dating, right? And you're the only one I'm being intimate with. And you find that I was taking other females out on dates. Would that be okay with you?
Oh, so I'm going to go on some dates.
No. Would it be okay with you, though? Because you said as long as I'm keeping my options open. So I could tell you, okay, I just want to keep my options open.
Yeah, honestly.
Is that cheating? Is that a form of cheating? Because only me and you having sex, so.
No, if you're
I'm like, listen, babe, I'm just going out on dates with them. I'm going on dates with them, but I'm being intimate with you. It's just you.
Yeah, I will respect your honesty, and I will let you know that I'm going to go on some dates too, and we'll see where this relationship goes.
So I'm going to let you know I'm going to go on some dates too. I think that it would be really cool if you kept it real like that.
That's a lie.
Men don't do that. They don't say to you, look, yes, I'm dating you, I'm seeing you, but I'm also dating too. They always, you know why they do that?
Because y'all emotional creatures. Y'all gonna wild the out.
Let me tell you
That's
why. Let me tell you, one reason is that, but the other reason is because men want to sleep with other women, but they don't want you to sleep with other men.
Yeah.
So they basically tell you it's just me and you. We in a committed monogamous relationship. I don't want you seeing nobody else. I'm not seeing nobody else. Then they sneak and do things, but they don't want you to do it. When they could just be upfront and be like, yeah, we're just dating. I'm going to see who I want to see unless things get serious with us, and you see who you want to see.
And you know something my mother always told me, and I do feel like she was right. She always told me that if you cheat on a man, don't ever tell him, because he will never let you forget it. Like, he'll always bring it up. He'll never get over it. And I could say that that was true. Like, me and my fiance,
I agree.
Yeah, we've been together mad long, but till this day, he will
You
still bring up.
You cheated.
Yes.
Wait, you cut out. You said what?
He will still bring up the stuff I did within like our first year of dating, our first 2 years of dating. You know, it was rocky. I feel like it takes time.
Old as hell. Shit, old as hell.
Old as hell.
Remember when you gave your number to that nigga you ride the bus with? You mad disloyal.
Yes. And I'm like, you know what? And because I would be honest, and now check this, I would be honest and tell him when I would slip up if I hooked up with somebody or whatever. And he would just be mad emotional about it. It took years before he finally even fessed up and told me the things he was doing at that same time. So he was just allowing me to feel so guilty and beat myself up. Like, oh my gosh, I cheated on him. He didn't cheat on me, when he was cheating too. But they don't, it's like they want you to feel bad. So I say, weigh your options and don't tell them shit.
This was really wonderful. This was a great goddamn show. Hakim, you answered a lot of goddamn questions for us. Millie, I just want to thank you as always for killing the gossip column. Nobody can do what you do. Jeroslyn, are you feeling better after your allergic reaction?
Allergic reaction.
Your phone cut out. Business. I told everybody you had to get some Benadryl. You feeling better? Thank you for joining us. This is going to be 3 parts. I'm still going to accept more of your questions. If I have to have Hakim call in to answer the questions, then that's what I'll do.
One and done type of thing. Everybody love, peace, and hair grease. She called me and told me it was a 10-minute segment that turned out. I had to drag him here for a whole hour. Thank y'all so much for being with us. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Continue to leave me messages. You guys know that I read them all. Follow me, follow Richard, follow Onsite, and make sure you tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget that if you click in my profile, you can check out previous show episodes. Shout out to everyone at Stationhead. I appreciate you all. Serena, Anna, Mary, Ryan, I appreciate you guys all. That's it. We'll see you guys next week. Love you all.